Hey, YouTube. How's it going? Hopefully well. Hope your trading is going well and you're making some money. Just wanted to come on here and do a quick video on Ethereum, um, because it's in a really good spot, and I think there's going to be a move very soon. I don't know if it'll be big or not, but um, definitely looks like there's going to be a move soon. So, just a recap: Ethereum topped here. Yeah, some sideways consolidation, descending triangle pattern, and it broke down real about 2/3 from the base here to where the lines cross, the apex. Hesitated and then made a pivot low at the apex, which is normal. Um, then it had a descending triangle pattern, consolidation pattern here, which typically suggests a move to the next lower degree. However, it broke upside, and that probably threw people for a loop because it's a decent sized move. They probably figured, oh, that was a short correction, but that busted back to breakout price and then made a move to the next lower degree. So everything's pretty normal. Um, if you go back look at my videos, you'll see around here I said, okay, now's the time to go short if you want to. Then it made a move. Then another video, it was like right around here. I'm like, okay, we had a piercing trough and now we have a clear support level it's holding. This could be a bottom. It broke up, came up here. I'm like, that's nice. It's not exactly convincing to me. I'm looking for a 2 bar confirmation above this trend line. So I'm going to sit on hands, which I did. Then it came up here. I'm like, interesting. Waited for it, waited for it. Finally came above trend line, but there's no 2 bar confirmation. Um, there's a good solid green bar. This is weak, and then this is not a real bar. So by real, if you look at this bar, this closed higher than the previous bar's entire wick high, not the close, the entire wick. So that one's maybe not a good. Um, Here's a 2 bar. This closed higher than this high. This closed higher than this high, which happened to be the close. But you got, a couple of solid bars here, higher closes, and that's a 2 bar, but didn't go anywhere. Um, and what I'm saying, it's after this long red bar and then this. So yeah, it's a 2 bar, but you don't really want to just trade any 2 bar. You want to start understanding consolidation patterns and get your timing better. Like when you see this and you're using confirmations properly, and you can kind of say, okay, it's probably bottom here. Then it's like, okay, let me start looking for a 2 bar here, because then you'll get most of the move. Like you're just kind of in no man's land here. And then you get a 2 bar. Yeah, it's a 2 bar, but like, where did it go? Nowhere, because it's like in the middle of the move. So that's something to consider. But then, it does break upside. There's no 2 bar. Okay, that's not great. So what does it do? It busts back to breakout price. So there's no surprise there. Then in another video, I'm saying like, okay, look at this double shouldered head and shoulders pattern. I think price was like over here, and I'm like, okay, if it drops below the neckline, I think it's gonna come back down and retest. So it's come down. It broke the neckline. It came down to kind of here, and so this level right here, this is kind of where, um, this is kind of where resistance turned into support here. So that's where it's at. And now it's playing around with it. But if you look here, you've got this extreme consolidation for like 2 weeks. And if you know anything about John Carter, he's the one who originally designed this indicator. It's a momentum indicator, um, but also these red dots show consolidation, and then the black dots show extreme consolidation. So what is it? So what it does is it tells you where there's extreme consolidation because that cannot go on forever, and then there has to be a move afterwards. And so if you look here, here's a similar couple of weeks of red dots, and then it broke upside, and you look at the momentum, and it's above the zero, so it's green and blue, and so it's bullish, and so that kind of gives you a hint, like, oh, the consolidation ended. Where's the move gonna be? Oh, okay, you see a couple of these. You see a 2 bar here, a couple of greens. You see this working its way up. You see the volatility coming down, the red coming down. You see a breakout upside on the CCI right there. You've got all your confirmations to know to go long. And so that's what his indicator is for. And so here we have it again. But this time it's very extreme. You can see it's just hovering sideways right there at this support. And so there's not really there's not really volatility in the market. The directional indexes are close, so they could probably cross. There's zero momentum because it's extreme consolidation. It's not going anywhere, and you can see it's confirmed by price action. Look at this. The CCI is hovering at the bottom. So this can't go on forever. It's going to have to make a move soon. I don't know if it'll be huge or not. Um, just based on all this is really weak, and nothing here tells me bullish. And so the point of this is to tell you, hey, now's the time. If you're going to go directional, if you're a directional trader and you want to pick a direction, now's the time to do it. Or if you want to just go both directions and then cut the loser quick, you could do that too. I don't know how that would work on cryptos. John Carter does a lot of options, and he does them on like Tesla and other blue chip stocks that have a lot of trading volume and sometimes are very volatile. Because that's what this is. It's originally for options. Because when the consolidation is extreme like that, there's no volatility, and so option prices are very cheap because there's no demand. So you can get options on the cheap, and then hopefully it makes a huge move, and you have a huge payday. But anyway, he's got a channel. He's got a company too, Simpler Trading. Go check it out. I know you'll learn something. He has a very interesting style of trading. Um, but yeah, anyway, so this is just hovering. I just wanted to point it out because it's like crazy how extreme the price action is going sideways, small bars. Like this can't go on forever, right? So I personally like to trade the CMT style, Chartered Market Technician. Their professional trading designation. You can get certified. You can go to a website and get their study materials too. They have different levels. I just read the fundamental, just cause, just for retail trading. Um, I'm not actually certified or like working in a professional capacity, but I can say that it has like opened my eyes and enhanced my trading. Like you'll make your money back. It's only a few $100, but like it's kind of crazy how much it changes like what you're looking at. Like it just kind of snaps everything into clear picture. Um, they give you a ton of strategies and stuff to read too. Like you'll learn a ton as well and get different trading styles and strategies and stuff. So it's totally worth it. I would totally recommend it to anybody who's just starting out, or you just want to maybe learn more or get some new stuff that you want to be confident works, because it's a professional certification. So they're not going to put anything in there, or they're not going to talk about any traders or their styles of trading, or mention the books that they've written that you could go buy, or anything like that, unless it's bona fide. So it has that element of credibility that you don't necessarily get just learning from anybody online. So it's a very good start. But anyway, this is it. If you're not a buy and hold, if you're a swing trader or day trader or whatever, this system that I have is built basically. Um, it's a timing system, and the CMT, even the level one, will help you build a timing system, like your own optimized timing system for you based on the style and trading you want to do. And that's where it can get fun. But essentially, everything I do is like swing trade, and it's about timing. Um, if you go back and look at my videos, you'll see like how I've been able to time things. Like even this move right here, I called it early. Like here, I'm like, okay, you're gonna want to go short, and that's because of the stuff I learned. Um, and I would, you would have caught that. So here we are in a similar situation again. Um, so I'm just pointing it out. Like we use a two bar, which is like, let's see. Well, go back to here. You see, there's like kind of like a. This is kind of like a triangle consolidation pattern. It's very like small though, but like you can see it's consolidating, right? And so that's a dead giveaway that there's going to have to be a breakout. Consolidation, there's always consolidation and then a move. And then counter moves. This is counter trend because it's not like a small move. It's a counter trend back to this degree. So consolidated, then it moved to a lower degree. It held, consolidated sideways, and then it counter trended back up to the next higher degree. So they're battling it out here. And so now it's back down here. So where's it going to go? Well, I mean, you just got to look at things and look at the macro, because that's what the big money is looking at, the macro. I mean, they might have people working from day trading or whatever, but they typically like to, you know, buy and sell the tops and bottoms on a macro level, so like daily time frame and higher. And every now and then they'll do a move to push the market this way or that way, but like they're trying to catch this whole downside and then bottom it out and then buy. They can control the market, so they know. It's like, okay, price is down here at 1300. How much lower can it really go? So, you know what I mean? They're going to buy, they I I personally think it's probably going to go lower, cuz just this looks like it could easily just red directional bias go upside, volatility increase, this consolidation ends, and you just get a move like this one again. It just goes down to the next lower degree and then it bottoms. Just because it's so weak and nothing here, the CCI is down here at the bottom. I mean, it could always, right? That's a thing, like, you don't know because it's in extreme consolidation, which is why I wait for a two bar for the market to commit and tell me which way they're committing. Because you literally have no idea right now. This could hammer up. This could end. This could price action could hammer up with a two bar, three bar, four bar like it did here. These could cross. Like there's no way to predict that, which is why the professionals use a two bar confirmation at a minimum. Professionals wait for the market to commit. They take less profits, but that considerably lowers their risk. And then they use proper stops to protect their capital. So if they have losses, it's very small, if at all. So they're protecting their capital so they can continue to play the game and they take less money. But this way, it's like the market's telling on themselves, so they're just riding the coattails of the market and they're just pulling out money. And they're not losing much, if any. They're just, it's like a cash register. They're just pulling it out. That's the professional way, and so that's how I try to go about it. But that's about it. I mean, this looks weak. I thought this was bottom, but like looking at this, like look, you got a high here, lower high, breaks the neckline of a double head and shoulder. Like nothing about that says me confidence in a bullish, but then again, they could be trying to play games and then they go bullish here. Who knows? I just wanted to point it out. It's in a really good spot, so definitely watch. Um, but yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully, we get a 2 bar and a decent size, and it's not a small move, like just up to the top here, or just like to retest here. Like I want like a real move um, to another degree. So, well, I guess the top here would be that'd be decent. 1300 to 2K. That'd be back up to the higher degree. I'd take that. But like just going down like a few hundred, no. That's what I'm saying. Like it would either go back up to like 2K or it's gonna bust. And like again, this suggests weakness. Double head and shoulder broke the neckline. That's a weak bear market. That's nothing bullish about that. And so it's back at the support here. Resistance turned support here. It's back at support. Support could turn resistance again, right? It could, you know, you could have a bust or like a breakout here, and then it busts back up here, and then it continues down to like a next lower degree, like 500 or something, and then it bottoms there. And then think about that. Like big money's like, yeah, I want to bottom out at 500 because I know on the next bull market the highs have to go. We have to make new highs, and so that has to be higher than 4,800, which is where the prior high was. So like think about that. They want to get in at 500 because they want to push it up to like it's got to be over 4,800. So what are they gonna? You know what I mean? It's gonna be like 6K, 7K, 8K. So that would make more sense. Um, just because of this weakness here. So we'll see. I could have been wrong that this is a bottom, but I don't know yet. But that's my guess. Total speculation until I get a 2 bar. But anyway, that's it. Um, hope you enjoyed that and added some value to your arsenal. I hope your trading goes well. I appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. But more than that, I hope your trading goes well and you make some money. All right. Until next time, take care.